Episode 10? That's what we're going with. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Season 10, Episode 10 of the Husky Fat Podcast. I'm your host, Dylan. To my left, y'all know him. We love him. The sexiest motherfucker alive, Mr. Scott motherfucking Jones. Who? Scott Jones.
What up, what up, what up?
What is up, man?
We are on Tulsa time tonight, baby.
We are living on Tulsa time.
You know, I was at that, I probably shouldn't, if I worry about my reputation, I probably shouldn't announce this to a public forum here, but I was at the Zach Bryan concert with Trampled by Turtles here at the Tulsa Stadium last weekend, and Trampled by Turtles did Living on Tulsa Time. They did the cover art, and they absolutely killed it.
Hell yeah.
So if you're into some bluegrass, a little bit alternative bluegrass, Trampled by Turtles. Trampled by Turtle.
Yes, and but what that means, though, is we're in Tulsa, so the Huskiest Roadshow continues.
The Huskiest Roadshow in all the land continues, and we are at Carson Fight and Fitness live in Tulsa, Oklahoma, man. We've got a we've got a screen. We can see us now, too.
Let's go.
Yeah. And,
what's up, Benjamin? What is up, Benjamin?
I
like
Ben's
having
in the
screen
house.
just because, one, we can see what's going on behind us. We don't necessarily have to turn around.
Dave's there.
But also we can see comments. Y'all know I'm a comments fan.
Yeah.
I like to give a shout-out to the people who are showing us love and everything. What up, Dave? But, man, this is an exciting one. We were supposed to be here last week. The weather hit.
Weather hit, yeah. Weather hit. It was wild. Speaking of, though, I was going to finish it. I need to get a Trampled by Turtles shirt. I feel like it's only fitting. Yeah.
You got a new shirt coming.
You got a shirt coming.
Trampled by Turtle. But, hey, man, we are, what is it, 8 days away?
8 days away.
No, 9 days away because it's on Saturday. So 9 days away.
It's on Saturday. Weigh-ins are 8 days away. We've got a bunch of fighters here at this gym that are competing on this card. Some train here, some cross-train. Some were just in the area, and they know, hey, this is the last one before the show. So they wanted to get in here and introduce themselves to the world. We're going to have Coach Johnny Carson come on here just shortly to talk about his gym, and we're going to start bringing in some fighters to talk to you guys about. But if you don't have your tickets for this card yet, man, you need to get them because VIP
gone.
Reserved.
Is there still one table?
Reserved. There's one table left. The reserve seats are gone. The only thing left is general admission, and they go fast. I tell everybody over and over, this is a limited number of tickets. It's a smaller venue. This is our small show. It's the Dog Pound. So get your tickets now. Don't wait till the day of, and then if they're sold out, and then you get all the way up here and you're upset that you can't get in, man, it's not my fault. Not my fault. That fire marshal in Edmond, he doesn't mess around, So we've got to abide by the rules. So we're excited for this, man. We're excited for this card. We're going to get Coach over here in just a minute to talk to us, just whenever he's ready. And we're going to go, man.
No, I'm excited. This is the last stop on the Dog Pound Tour.
Yeah, the Great American Road Tour.
We'll still continue to go out. It's nice going to these gyms and everything, getting out of our normal studio.
Yeah.
But next week we'll be live at the weigh-ins.
Yep, next week we're going to go live. If you guys are looking for the podcast on Wednesday or Thursday, don't look too hard because it won't be there. We will be going live at the weigh-ins on Friday. The weigh-ins will be at 3 o'clock. So if you're looking for something to do, we're going to get in some last-minute interviews and talk to the fighters as they make weight. And if you're interested in watching half-naked people starving themselves to make weight, Friday at 3 p.m., this is the spot to do it because we're going to be there live at the venue at Raptor Jiu-Jitsu.
We're almost there, man. I'm excited for it. Getting everything together for me, 20-something plus fights, so I got to make sure next week I'm not talking very much at all.
Yeah. You got to save that voice. Save those golden pipes.
Definitely got to save them, but, man, this gym's beautiful. Getting Carson
nice.
Fight Fitness here in Tulsa. But, no, they got classes going on right now. As you can tell, from all ages. They got the kids. They got the adults in here as well. I think the MMA class was going on earlier. They got a big cage over here.
Yeah, we got
the assault bikes and everything. It looks like so.
They got everything from high-level pros to kids to beginning amateurs. I mean, literally anything you could want out of a martial arts gym, this gym has. They've got they've got a competition-sized cage over there that was actually used to be used for MCL out of Enid. Shout out to them. They had a great promotion going on there for a while. Dylan Smith out of Enid there. So they got that cage. They've got a bunch of mat space. We got pro fighter XFN champ Tracy Reeder over here teaching a class right there, man. They got champion Ryan Hoover over there teaching strikes. We got Brett Richardson over here teaching. Man, they've got it going on here, dude. This is, if you are in Tulsa, this is a high-level gym. If you don't have a gym, there's a lot of high-level gyms in Tulsa, not this one. But this gym, I can tell you, this gym's legit. So you need to come by here and check this place out if you haven't been.
No, I'm excited. You know, it's kind of tough to. I can't forget what our cross streets are. But anyway, just type in the maps.
Yeah, I mean,
it pops it up. But it's a cool little vibe they got here going to.
Google answers everything. I want to say that this, like I always. This podcast is not brought to you by Mountain Dew or Mountain Dew Zero, but
it needs to be.
But it should be. It should be because we are staunch supporters. I was told by Turtle that we're never going to get support from them if I keep cussing them out after I say this every time. But God damn it, God damn it!
All right, here we are.
Also, it also crossed my mind there's a bunch of kids walking around here too, right? When you were doing the introduction, I was like,
oh, it happens. I can't change it up. I mean, we're in a gym.
It's like
they probably heard worse, right? They probably heard worse, but. Man, it's getting closer and closer. I'm excited for it. It's almost here, and it's one of those things where we'll wake up, Monday morning. It's like, oh, this happened fast.
Yeah, no, dude,
so
it's
going to
already
be
there.
A hectic week next week. So
it's already there upon us, and I don't know if anybody else was paying attention to our socials, but a certain poster dropped last night, kind of talking about the the next event we have coming on. Did you catch any of that?
I did. That poster, which Timmy Nix does all those, correct?
Timmy Nix.
But no, it's going to be our outside downtown show. You know, we're bringing that one of the first, if not the first, outside show in Oklahoma. So it's going to be a good time. It's going to be a great vibe. There's going to be a whole bunch of stuff we got going on for that one. Rumor says we'll release more stuff as it goes, but man, that one's going to be exciting. Dude, I might have to wear sunglasses at first, the first few fights.
The shades, man. Yeah, no, I'm not going to be able to put 25 fights on that because it's going to be too hot. We're not going to be able to do 25. But there's going to be a bunch, and it's not the first outside show in Oklahoma, but I do think it's the first one in Bricktown. Coach, you're going to come over. Coach, come on over and talk to us when you're ready, sir.
Maybe.
Oh, but anyways.
I thought I heard you.
Oh, no, I thought I did too. I thought it was loud enough.
But no, they're filling up. They had that 6 o'clock class. Looks like they got their 7 o'clock class starting now as well.
Yeah, he's getting things going over here. But
man.
Yeah, no, that card's going to be fire, man, and I can't even begin that. We're going to get through this dog pound before we begin to start breaking down that card because this dog pound is full of fights, and I was going to talk to you about yeah, man, come on, Coach. Let's get over here.
We got the owner coach of Carson Fight and Fitness, Mr. Oh, just kidding. I thought he was walking up.
He's coming up here.
Oh.
He's giving some instructions to his coaches or talking to them about the game plan. Going to go over and talk to us for a few minutes. But yeah, man, this dog pound card after card. I mean, we've got Caleb Spencer here. He trains out of here. He's fighting Henry Todd. The man with 2 first names.
Man with 2 first names. We love some Henry Todd.
Yep. No,
shout out to the War Room.
That's going to be a banger of a fight, man. Caleb can bring it, dude. Caleb can fight. I've seen him fight MMA. This may be his first kickboxing. I don't know. We're going to ask this coach right here. Mr. Carson is in the house.
What is up, sir? Uh-oh, you changed. You're in your blues now.
Yeah, he's ready to go.
You're ready to rock and roll. What's going on?
Teach the jiu-jitsu class, but I got Tracy stepping in for me.
Oh, well, dude, we like to get you first because what happens when we do these gym interviews is once the fighters start coming through, that headset gets a little sweaty. So
I appreciate that.
We feel like we give you first run at it, man. So talk to our fans. Obviously, people around Tulsa know you. They know your gym, but not everybody that follows us is from around Tulsa. So just kind of talk to everybody. Tell us how long you've been here, what all you guys offer at this school.
So we offer a little bit of everything, right? Everything from fitness classes, strength and conditioning stuff. We got MMA, jiu-jitsu. We're more of a no-gi jiu-jitsu school. We do have some gi, a lot of Muay Thai, wrestling, and I'm just trying to, bring all aspects of MMA to the general public.
Yes, sir.
And obviously we have like a pretty cool little MMA team happening here.
Oh,
too.
yeah. The Scrap Pack, right?
Yeah. So, paying homage to my old team, Scrap Pack out in San Francisco. I trained with those guys for about a decade.
Okay.
I'm from Tulsa. I was born and raised.
Okay.
Broken Arrow, Tulsa. I started taking training seriously. Ran into a guy named Jake Shields. He was like, hey, if you're serious about this, come train with me out in San Francisco. And I'm like, done.
So yeah.
I sold all my stuff, moved out there, lived on an air mattress my first couple of years, and just, broke kid.
That explains who the guest you had last week that we missed, too.
Yeah,
that explains your connection there. Yeah.
So it was fun having him here. I've had my gym for about 3.5 years now. We've been here at this location for about 8 months.
Okay.
If that. So still growing into the space, but we're having fun with it.
Dude, I mean, it's an amazing space. It's an amazing space. And just so that you guys don't know, I mean, he has a broad spectrum of people that come here, right? You've got guys from people that are just coming in to lift weights or just to get a workout all the way up to, I mean, he's got championship level fighters that train out of here. I mean, I know Mr. Reeder, he's got the XFN MMA belt, right? And then, of course, Tater trains out of here. And that's just the start. I know Hoover's been hurt for a while, but Hoover's as high level as they get coming out of here. It's one guy after another. Went ahead and started talking about how good his amateur team and program is, and we're going to see some of those coming up next week, man. So talk to me a little bit about the guys we got coming on the card. I know we got Caleb Spencer coming on the card. We got Alex. We got Caden come on it. Let's talk about Caleb a little bit. I was kind of talking to the audience about him before we brought you in over here. We're not looking to give away game plans or anything, but talk about his style, kind of what he brings to the table.
Caleb's a tremendous athlete, really awesome wrestler, MMA guy first and foremost, and we're kind of doing a side quest, kickboxing, to develop his striking, just getting him more comfortable.
It's part of MMA. That's exactly right.
Exactly. So I'm excited to get him kickboxing, getting him a little more comfortable on the feet. He's made great strides this camp. I'm excited for his future. He's a young guy, but oozing with talent.
Dude, I was watching him working with Coach over there on the mitts just a few minutes earlier. Talent and athleticism describes him perfectly, dude. So I'm excited.
Try wrestling that guy.
Oh yeah. One thing I can promise. Now he's got a little bit of a wrestling background.
Grew up wrestling. That's about it. That's all my combat level extends to.
All I know is I just saw Johnny.
That goes a long way.
I saw Johnny's right ear when I walked in, and it's the same thing I tell everybody I've coached. In striking from day one. I don't care how good you think you are at punching and kicking people. You get mouthing off to somebody at a bar and they got a cauliflower ear, just walk away, dude. Walk away.
It might be in your best interest.
Yeah, might be. They will double leg you and slam you to the floor. There's a good chance. But no, I don't have a wrestling background, so it wouldn't be that hard to get me down for sure. Plus, I don't have any knees left anymore either. But
I'm working on the same thing.
Oh man, I'm telling you, getting old, dude. It gets us. Well, where can people go if they want to look at your gym more? Where can they go to find more information, find pricing, find where it's at, that whole bit, where classes start, that whole bit?
CarsonFightFitness.com. CarsonFightFitness.com. You can also check out our Instagram, Facebook. Everything's on there. Links to everything's on there. Our full schedule, pricing, everything on the website, or just drop in. If you're in the Tulsa area, just pop in and say hi.
They may look mean, but they're friendly. I promise you. Unless you do something you shouldn't, then they may not be so friendly anymore. But hey, that's part of the deal. That's part of the deal. This is the one place that's the one thing I love about combat sports. You can go in no matter what your stresses are. You can go in, you can punch a bag, you can punch a person, they can punch you back, and you leave happy. If you leave stressed, it's on you. It's 100% on you. And there's the champ right there in the house, baby.
Yeah. Hey, what up, Tater?
Tater McSpadden.
We have an awesome community, man, and that, in martial arts in general, right? Like, so not only are you getting a great workout, but like you're building camaraderie, gives you some purpose, even if you're not competing, but being in the room with guys that are competing, it's just kind of a contagious feeling.
Yeah. No, it's a team environment. It uplifts everybody. like I preached it's great for mental health, right? You know,
100%.
That's what gets me. You know, I'm a big mental health guy. I've dealt with depression on and off my entire life, and if I didn't have something to hit.
Yeah, doubling down on my training during dark times has always helped me.
Absolutely, dude. Well, you've got to tell us, coming from your background and coming from where you used to train, you got to give me at least one old school story from your team, man. You got to come out. You got to give us one.
Oh man,
I hate to put you on the spot, but this guy's been around some legends in the sport, and trained with them, and. You got any insight, any stories?
I mean, what kind of stories are we looking for here?
I mean, you got to entertain the viewers.
Yeah.
Just keep the viewers entertained, right?
I would say PG-13, but I say a lot of fucks. I say so. It's
I don't know, man. Like on the spot, I don't even know. Man, I'm getting old. I'm getting punched in the head a lot. It's hard to just
trust me, dude.
Pull it out of my back pocket. Maybe if it comes up organically.
I'll tell you what. If it comes up organically, just text it to me, and I'll just read the text next time. Okay, my guy Johnny got one here.
Yeah.
No, that's funny. What should the fans and everybody at the Dog Pound next week expect from the fighters here?
Hey, expect us to bring it. You know, the guys are in shape. They're ready. They've been itching for some opportunities, some of these guys, and we're going to throw them in there and see what they're made out of. But they're going to show up ready to fight. That's for sure.
Definitely.
Dude.
I mean, it's in a cage as well, but it's a much smaller cage than the one you got over there. We came in, I was like, that's massive. You got some room to move. This one, obviously, you can as well, but it's a lot smaller. So
yeah, it is a pretty massive cage. You know, we picked that up from MCL.
Dylan Smith over there. Yeah. What's up to Dylan? He's a good guy, man. We're a fan of Dylan for sure.
Definitely, awesome guy, for sure.
Yeah, dude. Well, man, we'll let you get back to teaching class, brother. Just send some fighters this way. Just keep running them over here. We'll talk to them, and you get them ready, sir.
I'll send Caden over here.
All right, let's do this.
Guns.
Yeah, let's do it.
Coach.
Let's do it. We'll try not to corrupt him too much.
They're not sweaty yet, so we're good.
Yeah.
I'll wipe them down after each one.
So that's why
Caden, I got to figure out how to say it is. It's either a matern or maternee, which I'm assuming the E is silent at the end.
See, I did not put two and two together, that the scrap pack. I mean, I knew that team was the scrap pack back in the day with Shields and Melendez and all those guys, but I did not put two and two together that this was tied like that. That is cool. It makes more sense. It's 100% does, man. That's badass, dude. No, absolute badass, man. No, that's royalty right there. But, man, this card is stacked. Caden, who we're going to bring it up here
What's
shortly.
What's up, Caden? Jump on in here, man.
Get on in here, man. Hey, how you doing?
What's up, man? I'm Dylan. Nice to meet you. Is it matern?
Yeah.
All right. Maternee.
Yes.
So the E is not silent at the end. Maternee.
No,
okay, perfect. All right. So
pull your microphone down just a little bit. There you go, brother.
There we are.
There you are.
What's up, man? How are you? How's everything going?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing?
Good. We saw you training over there, getting ready and everything. So you excited for 9 days from now?
I'd like to say so.
Yeah, very nice, man. We're excited. We're excited for everything rocking and rolling as well. It's almost here.
Yes, sir. No, he's actually the ring announcer too, so that's why he always checks to make sure he gets the names right.
Yeah.
But man, we're excited to have you. We've been watching you train over here a little bit. It looks like you got a little bit of a wrestling background, don't you?
Yes. I never trained wrestling like in a schooling system, but I've always trained with wrestlers and.
So you're one of those guys you've basically just started out training MMA is what you've done, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, awesome. What's your favorite aspect? Is it the striking? Is it the jiu-jitsu? Is it everything?
I like putting it all together. I
prefer.
I don't necessarily prefer grappling or striking. I love both aspects of the sport.
Yes, sir. So you're itching to turn 18 so you can get that first MMA fight where you can actually have an MMA fight. Like they have under 18 MMA, but it's that weird where you can only punch to the body, and it's it's basically a jiu-jitsu match that you can punch to the body is what it, or grappling match that you can punch to the body is what it is. Yeah. And I mean it's better than nothing, and I understand why they do it, but at the same time it's going to create some bad habits. It can create some bad habits for people too. So I feel like he's doing it right. He's going to take kickboxing matches here here and there to keep his striking leveled up. I'm assuming you compete in jiu-jitsu and grappling and stuff as well. So, and then when the time is right and coach says he's ready to go, once he turns 18, he's going to not buy that first pack of cigarettes. He's going to sign up for an MMA fight.
Well, you got to be 21 to buy tobacco now anyway. No problem, I'm pretty sure.
I forgot
they moved the age up.
Yeah.
He doesn't need to know anything about that, though.
No.
So will this be your first fight?
Yes, it will be my first one that I signed a contract for. I've done a couple smokers.
Okay. Yeah.
And they weren't sanctioned kickboxing fights, but they felt pretty real.
Yeah, no, definitely.
There's a hierarchy to that, right? You have the smoker. The smoker, you have sparring, right? And then you have a smoker as a step up from sparring, in that you're not comfortably just sparring at a 50-60% pace with a teammate. You're actually meeting somebody from another gym at a certain location. So not a fight, but closer. This will be his first fight. So he's taking the steps like he should, and I'm excited for it, man. Now you got to tell me what you have a favorite strike you like to throw, favorite kick, favorite punch.
There's been this one strike. It doesn't have a name. I've been working with my teammate Tater McSpadden.
Oh yeah, I was about to say.
Heard of him.
Oh
yeah.
no, I know Tater. I know Ryan over here. You've got some elite strikers in this gym, so they're showing you stuff. I have no doubt.
I've never seen anyone else do it, but I thought I heard a teammate talking about it, but it was a completely different thing.
Yeah.
And it's I've never seen anyone do this strike before.
Okay.
And I'd like to showcase it in this fight.
Well, then let's not give it away. Let's not give it away. Let's see it. Now, if he goes Showtime and jumps off the cage like Showtime Pettis did, like Tater, like his teammate Tater did, I'm gonna go nuts.
I'm pretty sure I saw you. Were you throwing an axe kick earlier?
Yeah,
that's my favorite kick.
Yeah.
That's my favorite kick.
He loves that. So if you land that, he'll love it.
Yeah, I'll love you forever, dude. I may just rip the belt away from my heavyweight champ and hand it to you if you land an axe kick, dude.
Yeah,
it's gonna be awesome, man. Well, dude, we're not gonna keep you a whole lot longer. I know you got some training to get to, but is there anybody you want to say hi to? Anybody you want to give a shout out to? Any sponsors, family? Go ahead and do it.
Not necessarily. I just I'm thankful for my team. I have a great team here. Other than that, no.
All right, brother. Well, dude, we will see you in a little bit more than a week, and we can't wait for it, brother. Give me some knuckles there. Hey,
I'm gonna be right there when I'm announcing you. So if you want to stick your hand out, give me some knucks, give me some knucks. But I'm gonna be right there getting you hyped, trying to knock them nerves away.
Oh yeah.
All right,
yes, sir.
Let's get it, baby.
It was nice meeting you too.
Hey, you
nice
as well.
meeting you, man.
You as well.
Get after it.
I do gotta wipe your sweat off those now, though. No, you're good. We're used to it. That's why I got these ready.
Yeah, no, we're good to go, brother. Tell Coach to send us somebody else.
Caden Materney, everybody.
That is a respectful young man.
He was. He definitely was.
Yeah, that is the definition of a martial artist. I didn't want to corrupt him by seeing if he wanted to talk shit to his opponent or anything like that.
Yeah.
He hadn't done anything. He hadn't accomplished anything enough to do that yet, right?
Right. No, exactly. So, but I mean, it could be the silent killer. I mean, like he said, he wants to showcase a strike. So I'm curious to see it. We've been around the game now long enough to where we feel like we've seen a lot of strikes.
No, I know.
And everything like that.
I know Tater. I've watched Tater fight plenty of times in person and in on TV. And Tater will throw some crazy strikes. So if Tater's working with something on it, I'm excited to see what it is.
No, definitely.
And the other thing I was going to say, he's fighting Holden Armstrong. That's coming from Eddie Sims' gym.
Is this Caleb coming this way? Not Caleb.
That's looks like James.
James
Davis.
Yes.
Mr. Davis in the house. Heck yeah, dude. Heck
I'm pretty sure. Oh, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yep, I wiped them off. They're ready to rock and
Come
roll.
on
But
up
we're just
here,
going to have
Mr.
fighters
Davis.
filling in
Yeah,
over
man.
and over. What's up, man? How are you?
How you doing? Throw it on there, brother.
James Davis, ladies and gentlemen.
James Davis is in the house, man. Now, James, first off, how are you doing?
I'm good.
Yeah. You getting in a workout over there a little bit?
Trying to.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
No,
sir.
we see you working. We see you working over there, dude.
Appreciate
We're excited to have you on the card, brother. Well, I've followed you. I follow. Believe it or not, I follow the fight scene regionally and nationally around here. So
Okay.
I've seen you fight a few times.
Okay, appreciate
and you're
it.
somebody I've been trying to get on my card for a couple of years here, dude. So
Thank you.
I'm excited to have you, man.
Appreciate the opportunity.
How's the camp going so far?
Hard.
Oh yeah, it's supposed to be hard, right?
Yeah.
Now the fun part's supposed to be the fight night, right?
This is what they say.
That is what they say. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. Well, dude, tell everybody a little bit about yourself, man. How long have you been doing this? How long have you been fighting? How long have you been training?
I started when I was about 12, and it's been kind of on and off since between school and stuff like that. Gym would close for one reason or not, but I've been fighting since right before COVID. A lot of my fights got canceled because of COVID and stuff like that. So
Yep.
It's been kind of hit and miss there. So.
But yeah, no, that was a weird time, man.
Was.
You know, you would commit, okay, I got to fight, and you bust your ass, and then you find out like 2 days before.
Yeah. And that happened about 2 or 3 times.
Oh,
That's going to take your soul, man.
Yeah, that hurt.
you're like
Yeah,
in one of the
dude.
best shapes of your life, then it's like, nope, just kidding.
Yeah, a guy get COVID or like I said, my opponent may get COVID or like half the card gets COVID or
Yeah,
something like
yeah,
that.
you just
It's
gotta
like,
cancel,
boom,
yeah.
You got to cancel. So
Yeah,
it's just
dude.
Like, man, that sucks.
It was wild, man. It was wild. I started promoting. We've been running this promotion for 4 years now, so it was right at the end of COVID. So we timed it right. I would not. I would have had a heart attack trying to match fights in COVID. It would have been. You know, Dale over here at XFN, man, I remember one time I was trying to get him a couple guys from the city for cards, and everybody just kept getting COVID. Everybody, so he finally had to cancel the card, I'm pretty sure. And he's had 400 and something, what's he
Yeah,
had, 405?
yeah, something like that.
He ain't
yeah.
canceled
Something like
he ain't canceled very many cards.
No, he doesn't. And I think one of my fights was on your card right around COVID. I think half the card got COVID or something like that.
Yeah.
And that's what happened to me. So
Yeah.
that happened to XFN, happened on Husky Fast. So,
Yeah, man. Yeah, dude. Well, dude, you're kind of. I've always kind of seen you. Most of the time, you fight at a heavyweight, but you're always been a smaller heavyweight. So I like the. First off, I like the idea of you dropping. I like the idea of you dropping to light heavyweight. Not that you could handle your own fine at heavyweight. I'm not
Appreciate
saying you couldn't. You know,
Appreciate it.
I'm coming from a guy. I had a boxing background,
Right.
and I always fought at heavyweight because I like tacos. I like pizza.
Same.
You know, so, and I didn't like cutting weight, but I was always the smaller heavyweight, trying to rely on my speed.
Right.
So anytime I see a guy similar to that, like what you did, I always pay attention because I always respect that. I was like, man, because
appreciate
people don't
it.
realize, I mean, it's, I'm not going to say it's harder. I mean, it is harder in the fact that some of the heavyweights hit hard. You get caught with something,
Okay, yeah. It's
you're going to
lights
feel
out.
it.
It's lights
yeah,
out.
Yeah,
It's lights
you're going to
out.
feel it, man. But talk to us about, have you done any research on this opponent you have coming up? Is this something you leave it up to your coaches? Kind of how is the process in preparing for a fight over here at Carson Fighting Fitness?
I would be a lie if I hadn't do any research, but I've just been relying on coaches. Just whatever they tell me,
yeah.
it's just kind of what I do.
Okay.
Something like that. I don't try to be arrogant or anything like that because that's I've seen that happen.
Yep.
Guys try to go be arrogant and it doesn't end well.
No.
So it's like, nah, we can't do that. I want to be whatever the coaches tell me to do, whatever conditioning they want me to do, whatever rounds, who to get rounds with, things like that. What diet, I listen to coaches all the way.
Awesome.
I listen to them all the way. So
Awesome.
That's the. I like to be humble in whatever I do.
Yes,
because,
sir.
That way, I've just my personal experience. When you're humble, things work out better for you.
Yes, sir.
And it's just like, I don't want to be too cocky. Going there trying to, don't do anything outside the game plan, and it usually works out.
Yes, sir.
At least that's from my experience.
Yes, sir.
Definitely. We're 9 days away from it. So what's the next, I guess, 7-8 days of training camp look like for you?
Finish off weight cut. Make sure you do it clean, and just polish. Want to be sharp on every aspect of your game. Make sure your hands are up. Make sure you're retracting. Footwork is good. Things like that. Getting plenty of rest. Just stick to nose to the grindstone and things like that.
So when you get out of training, you go home, you eat, shower, go to bed. You can tell us yes. I'm just kidding.
A lot of it is that sometimes I'm not gonna lie to you. I like to watch a lot of the K1, the One Championship, even UFC. See how guys on that level you're trying to get to, guys you're looking up to, how they do it. How they move. Like I said, fighting heavy, light heavy. Try to see how those guys in like One or like Glory, how they move, how they do certain things, and try to find whose game I can imitate or something like that. Like, I like how, just kind of some names off the head, like Rico Verhoeven,
Yeah.
Badahari, guys like that. See how they move, see how they do things. If that answers your question.
No, definitely.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That speaking of Rico, he's fighting in boxing. Usyk, the heavyweight champ. Yeah,
Man,
yeah.
I want to see it, But then again, it's just like
we already know the ending to it, right?
exactly,
Pretty much,
exactly.
you know.
It's like, man, that's the like. Here you have, undisputed heavyweight champ of the world boxing, undisputed, long-time reigning kickboxing champion.
Yeah.
It's like,
greatest heavyweight kickboxing champ of this generation for sure, right?
It's like, how do you? One slip up and it's good night for anybody.
Yeah.
It's just like, man, that's gonna be good. They're fighting what? Egypt, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Egypt, something like that.
Yes, sir. And we're going to have to check it out. Now, we just actually announced our next card is going to be downtown Oklahoma City. We're actually doing we're collaborating with a boxing promotion out there, Liddell Rhodes. Mm-hmm. I'm sure you've heard of him over there. He's one of the one of the pro boxers from the state of Oklahoma who actually kind of made it to the next level. But anyways, we're actually doing a boxing versus kickboxing type card format there. Now, they're not all going to be, but we're actually going to have boxers, pro boxers fighting pro kickboxers in boxing. Then we're going to have boxers fighting pro kickboxers in kickboxing too. We've actually got a couple of pro boxers to commit to kickboxing, which is rare, right?
Yeah,
they'll call out MMA guys and kickboxers to come to their sport all the time.
But
not very often.
You don't go the other way.
No.
That's kind of what Shannon Briggs did.
Yeah.
He challenged a couple of kickboxers. I don't remember his record, but I mean, it takes a lot of heart to go in there and do that.
Yeah.
Because all my respect to boxers, I love the game, but it's a little bit different when you got to worry about leg kicks and teeps and
it's a whole different thing.
Roundhoused in the head or clinched and kneed and stuff like that. It's a little bit different game.
All you got to worry about is two weapons in boxing, right? And that's part of the reason why I think kickboxers and MMA guys have a hard time at the highest level competing with boxers in boxing, because they have just used those two weapons and refined those two weapons for their entire life, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Where you've had to worry about eight weapons, right?
Exactly.
8 limbs if you're Muay Thai,
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just a different game altogether. But every kickboxer or Muay Thai guy, I say, but to me, a boxing match is just like sparring. I'm not even worried about getting hurt. I hear that all the time.
Man, it's I've seen. I mean, you look at those pre and post pictures of boxers after their matches. Like, man, that's rough.
Yeah, dude.
That's rough. Like I said, it's all the fight game, whether, MMA, boxing, kickboxing, Muay Thai, whatever have you. It's all, you got to be really tough, and you got to be a little crazy to do this.
Can't be normal.
No,
Can't be normal. Not for sure.
Not at all.
But, dude, I know you got to get back here to training, so we're going to let you get after it. But we wanted to thank you for coming on here. We're super pumped to have you on our show.
Appreciate it.
We're looking forward to your fight. Is there anybody you want to give a shout-out to before we let you go, and you have any words for your opponent?
Oh, no, I don't want to disrespect nobody. I thank you for the blessing of being, let me show my craft.
Yes, sir.
I just want to thank, Coach Carson, Coach Ryan, everybody here at Carson Fight Fitness, for being in my corner. Both, like I said, want to thank you two again for the opportunity,
Absolutely.
to do what I love. This,
Yes, sir.
this is my love. Like I said, I just want to go out there and have a good fight. That's it. Just
Let's
want to
do
go
it,
and perform.
baby. Let's do it.
Yes, sir.
Hey,
I'll be
James,
getting you hype in 9 days, dude.
I appreciate it.
Let's do
Yes,
it.
sir.
Good to see you, brother. We can't wait for it. James Davis, ladies and gentlemen.
Excited for them all, man.
Yeah,
excited
man.
for them all.
Yeah, man.
We almost should have did. I think this is the first time we wiped the headset.
Yeah, no,
We
I
should
know.
have just left it. It's our last road show for this one. We should have just left it right.
Just gone old school. Yeah. We got
What up,
Chad. I thought I wasn't going to get He said, I thought I wasn't going to get hurt for sure.
Oh, talking about the boxing?
He's talking about the box. Well,
yeah,
dude,
because you went to heavyweight.
yeah, you fought a heavyweight with
Like,
9
what?
fights,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
You're a 170 guy. In boxing, that makes you what? A light heavyweight, I guess. But
Yeah.
that wild, Chad.
No, that's funny. Then I guess he sparred yesterday too, and he was saying something. I saw him post. He was sparring, thinking, "Oh, you'll be good," but then he got worried, or he started thinking about it, and I guess he said his defense wasn't where it needed to be, and he got punched in it again.
I mean, honestly, and this might be something we might do later on down the road, I feel like if you just followed Chad Box around during fight camp and just recorded, and Turtle can come on that. Hey, what's up, man? We'll get back to this conversation later, but we got another fighter stepping up here. Mr. Caleb Spencer is in the house, man. Pull the mic up just a little bit right there.
That good enough?
Yeah.
Yes,
Hey, Josh,
that-
can we
yeah.
hear?
No, we should be good.
Yeah, we good to go, dude.
What's up, man? I'm
nice to
Dylan.
meet you.
Nice to
Caleb.
meet you as well. I'll be announcing you in 9 days, so
perfect.
I'm gonna get you hype.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. No, dude, we were a lot watching you work a little bit with Coach Hoover over there in the cage on your striking. I got to tell you, man, you're looking crisp. You're looking
I
ready.
appreciate it. I've been trying to focus on it the past 4 weeks, just on getting more volume in boxing,
Yes, sir.
because I've always just been more of a kicker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, we love kickers over here
We
too,
do.
though.
Can you throw axe kick?
Actually, definitely not. No.
Oh, man, that's what I try. I try to get everybody that comes on. Like, dude, my favorite kick's an axe kick. You land that, I'm just going to hand you a belt regardless. You know, take it.
Hey, well, we'll see. We'll see next Saturday. You might see one.
Hey, dude. No, man. We're excited to have you. Coach Carson had nothing but great things to say about you. He says that you're hell on wheels when it comes to wrestling. We're not. I know we're going to talk striking here in a minute, but he says you're hard to deal with on the wrestling mat.
Yeah, I've wrestled all my life since I was 5, and then as soon as I got done with high school wrestling 2 years ago, I went straight to MMA. Worked with Ryan Hoover.
Yeah.
Like all my career the past 3 years, and then also Tracy Reeder. He's a phenomenal wrestler. So
he is.
the past 3 years, I've made that crisp, and I feel like in the amateur scene, I think I'm the best wrestler, like in 155 for MMA.
Okay.
Around the
So
area.
is that what the goal is? Obviously, MMA going as far as that is, and then you're just getting some kickboxing in here to work on the striking and everything like that.
Yeah, basically, like my first MMA fight, like I didn't really get hit. Like, I was good defensively, but I only hit the guy like a couple times. But like after my second fight, I noticed I had some holes in my game. So Ryan was like, "Yeah, we need to get you a couple kickboxing fights." So I've just been working with that the whole time.
And that's the way to go about it, man. That's why I talk. The amateurs is to improve. It's to get better. It's to test yourself. Obviously, you don't want to take too big a leap, and get hurt, right?
Yeah.
But you want to slowly progress, and you want to test yourself. And your coaches are 100% right. I mean, striking's a part of MMA, right? So if you're whether you're planning on being a K1 or a Muay Thai fighter or an MMA fighter, you're gonna need it regardless, right?
Yeah,
So
you see that in the highest level too. You got guys like Ilya that can stuff any takedowns, or like JDM at welterweight.
Yeah.
Like not even the best wrestler, but you can just stuff and get back up and then box the hell out of you.
No, dude, that's what I'm saying, dude. That's what happens once you get, when somebody starts stuffing that takedown and you don't have a backup plan.
Exactly.
It's not good.
Yeah, so that's why the past year I've just been trying to just focus on the kickboxing, and then another thing, like you've said, like amateur, it's just all about getting better. Like the record doesn't really matter. So
nope. It all gets erased once you turn pro.
Yeah, so I feel like that's really helped with my game, just realizing that it's all about getting better and not being too fearful of losing, but more just fearful of not working as hard as I could.
Absolutely.
That makes sense.
All that being said, you haven't lost one yet, have you?
No, not yet.
No? See, there you go. There you go. Let's try to keep that streak alive then.
Yeah, I'm hoping so.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. He was a wrestler growing up in high school. He can probably
not as long as you did.
He can probably give you a few rounds
Where'd you
if you need
wrestle
to.
Duncan? Oh, okay, so that's down south. What
Yes,
year
sir.
were you, 2017?
No, 2012 was when I graduated.
2012?
Yeah, so I'm a little older. I'm a little older than you.
He's an
I
old
thought
man.
he was 25.
No, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. It's the beard. It's the
Really?
beard.
Hey,
But no, I'm a little older, so.
and
but-
most people I've seen your age now, they're already hella fat by now. I'm not even gonna
Hell
lie.
yeah, we're doing good. We're doing good. But if you'd have saw me, this time a year ago, I was probably walking around, 135?
Yeah,
Now
man.
I'm like 165,
That
170.
dude, we were about to put him on. I owned a couple horses for a while. One was a former racehorse, and we were about to put him on. If he got to that 125, that's jockey limit. We could have put him on and throw him on in a horse race. We were
Man,
talking about
I miss
it.
my talent. I miss my talent.
I could have put a whole parlay on you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, dude,
Oh, that's
man,
funny.
I know you got some training to do. We don't want to keep you here too long, but dude,
Yeah.
thanks for coming on. Is
Yeah,
there
for sure.
anybody you want to say hi to? Any sponsors you want to say thank you to? Anything you want to say to your opponent before we let you go?
I'll just say thank you to my sponsors, Ginger Spencer. That's my aunt.
Okay.
If you guys have any allergies, to red meat, she can get rid of it.
Oh, really?
So yeah.
Okay.
I'll give you guys business cards later.
Hell yeah, dude.
right.
Well, I don't have an allergy to it, but if I ever got one, I would just
What is
wither
it?
and die.
A tick? Does the tick give you that stuff? Is that an allergy? Or is
Yeah,
that
yeah.
something different?
Yeah,
So
tick, Lyme disease,
Yeah.
and then also if you a lot of people are allergic to gluten or peanut
Oh,
allergies.
yeah.
And then she just she's the only person in the whole U.S. that can do it.
Really?
It's electric needling and just gets rid of it.
That is
crazy.
insane.
And she helped me with my back, so thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Aunt Ginger.
Yes. That's funny.
All right,
well,
dude.
Nice meeting you guys.
Nice meeting
Nice
you,
to
dude.
meet you as well. I'll be
Let's-
getting you hype in 9 days, so
yes,
we're
yes.
excited
Let's
for
go.
it.
Let's go. Thank you, sir.
I got to wipe all your sweat off. Yep, I got to wipe all your sweat off now. You as
You
well.
too. Oh, who we got on there?
Uh-oh.
I can't read that far. My eyes suck. Yes, we do. We absolutely do. Yes. And thank you for tuning in. But yeah, man, that kid just got a calm about him. You
He
know what I'm
does, and
saying?
when he said you just graduate, and then started. I mean, that's crazy as well. You
Yeah.
know, he's been in the game, but he has that wrestling background and everything like that. So it's nice for him to.
You know that wrestling room's tough, man.
Yeah.
That wrestling room is no joke, man. They're built different. You know, you grow up wrestling your entire life. You're built different than most of the
Yeah,
public.
most wrestling rooms. I mean, you're gonna catch it 100 degrees in there and everything like that, sweating, doing stuff. So, but no, I mean, we're excited for it. You got a bunch of them out there, like you said. You got Tracy Reeder out there, Tater's out there as well.
Yeah.
Neither one of them have fought for us, but I mean,
No,
it's
no,
very
they're-
high level that you get in here.
No,
So-
they're a staple of this community out here, and they both fought on the national level too.
Yep, and then we didn't mention them earlier. We got Brandon McDougal in here
Yeah,
as well.
Brandon McDougal is going to come in and talk to us here for a little bit, I think.
Maybe he's sitting down over there.
Yeah,
We'll see.
yeah.
Here comes Alex Herr, it looks like.
We got Alex coming over here. There he is.
and he is the.
He's fighting for the
title.
He's fighting for the title. He's fighting for the featherweight, the amateur featherweight title. Mr. Alex Herr in the
What
house.
is up, man?
What's
I'm
your name?
Dylan.
Dylan?
Yes, sir.
Scott.
Scott?
Nice to meet you, brother.
Nice to meet you guys.
Nice to meet you as well, man. How's everything going? We saw you training up in the cage earlier.
It feels good. I feel like I've been in the best shape of my career.
Yeah. All right.
You look good, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. You got some pop on that right kick. You got some pop on it. We're excited to see this, dude. And you've earned this title shot. Like I was telling your teammate here, I see. I watch fights from all around. So even if you hadn't fought for me before, I'm still watching. And I've been trying to get you on. I've been wanting you on a card for a minute. So the second I saw an opportunity, I saw you get that win on XFN. The last time was a great win, great finish against a good opponent too. That kid comes from a great gym, so, dude, I'm as excited about your fight on this card as I am about any fight on the card, man. It's going to be a great fight.
Yeah. It's kind of crazy, like, just getting 2 titles in that short amount of time. Like, I'm
Yeah.
just training for 5 years, and then suddenly, like, in like a month, I get two title shots.
I mean, it just shows the work that you're putting in. The dedication and showing it. People are starting to see it, and now it's your turn to go in and prove that. Hey, thank you for giving me that opportunity. It's my time to shine.
Yeah.
And the other thing, and he's one of these guys, he's doing it right. Like we talk about amateurs. I harp on amateurs. You don't cherry pick in the amateurs. You fight. You test yourself. You fight at your level. You don't want to take a big reach to yourself. This guy's fought. He's fought a who's who on the amateur scene. Just to be honest, he's fought Dalton Fox. He's fought. They do have a common. His opponents have a common. Matthew Millard. He fought and beat Matthew. Nigel Emmanuel Blunt. He fought and beat Matthew. So they got a common opponent together. And this thing's going to happen. Now, one thing I was going to a little bit off topic, but now you're Laos descent, correct?
I'm Hmong.
Hmong? Okay.
Yeah.
What's the difference between the two? Not to try to be.
It's like just like different places.
Okay.
Come from different places.
Why did I think they were in the same? I don't know. I grew up in a big. I grew up younger when I was in Tennessee and Nashville. I was in a big Laos community, so I had a bunch of friends that were from around there. But there's not. So you're Hmong?
They kind of settled like in the same area.
Oh, okay. Maybe that's why I got it confused. Okay. All right. But
yeah, Hmong.
Hmong big, and you got a big support from your community, I see too, man. So
Yeah.
we expect to see a lot of fans out there chanting your name.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
Yes,
Ready to throw down.
We're definitely excited. It's one of those things. Asking some of your teammates, you're 9 days away from it. Is it one of those things like from here? Obviously, it sinks in when you sign the contract and everything like that. But as you get closer and you're almost a week out, is it like a nervous feeling, or is it just like man, I'm ready. Let's hurry up and get these 9 days away?
If I think about it, it's like 2 weeks out. I kind of get a little nervous, but then like when it's like 1 week out, it's just like this is what we do every day.
Yes, sir.
Oh, definitely. Definitely put in the hard work, and then they say the fight's for fun, right? That's the fun part of it,
Yeah,
anyway.
just go out there and have fun.
In theory. Well, do you, and I know this is an MMA gym, and not only that, it's a very well-rounded MMA gym, as in, they got high-level guys teaching grappling, teaching wrestling, high-level guys teaching striking. Do you consider yourself a striker, a grappler, both? What do you consider yourself as a martial artist?
I think I'm a better grappler,
Okay.
but then like I have been focusing kickboxing.
Hey, you're about to fight for your second. You're about to fight for your second striking belt, right?
Yeah. It's like when I go back to grappling, I feel like I'm getting a little like rusty.
Yeah.
But I'm sure like it'll just come back.
Yeah, shake the rust
Something
off,
like
man.
riding a bike or something like that, right? Isn't that what they say?
Yeah.
You got a, and we asked this to everybody. You got a favorite strike you like to throw?
I'm really liking the right kick right now.
I'd like it too.
I heard it.
We heard it thumping. We heard it thumping. Like I tell everybody, I'm an axe kick guy. I need to have somebody land an axe kick on my show. Somebody lands an axe kick, I may just strip the belt from whoever has it and hand it to them right there, whether they win or lose. So
Might have to give that to Caden.
Yeah. Caden,
I saw him throwing it earlier.
Yeah, no, he was throwing it. He told me he had something for us. He told me he had something. He said him and Tater had been working on something, and we know Tater. Tater's a wild man. Tater will throw strikes from all angles, all kinds of stuff. So we can't wait to see it, dude. Can't wait to see it.
Yep, I'm excited too.
All right, well, man, I know you're in the middle of training here. We're going to let you get back after it. Family, friends, sponsors, anybody you want to give a shout-out to before we let you go here?
I didn't want to, give a shout-out to Scrap Pack. They've helped me through a lot. Ryan Hoover, he's helped me learn, all my striking from the very beginning. Give a shout-out to my sponsors. I got a few. I got to think of them.
Yeah.
CK Disposal, Taste of Worlds Liquor, Everything Mong, 10K Livestock, and Alpha IV.
Yes, sir.
Wow.
See, this
You got a bunch of bring 'em in, right?
This guy's on his hustle, man.
I thought it was going to be harder. Surprisingly, I got the sponsors pretty easy.
No, man. A lot of times it's just putting yourself out there and asking. That's what I tell these fighters, man. A lot of these guys, you'll have guys that are great at fighting, not scared to go stand up in front of thousands of people and have somebody try to take your head off, right? But are scared to death just to go up and ask somebody to sponsor them for a fight, man. Yeah. So a lot of times it's just asking, dude. And you're, you fight on big platforms. XFN's a huge platform to fight on. Husky Fat, I mean, this is a smaller show, but we've got a broad audience. We've got more. I've got as many people that follow us on YouTube and on Instagram and stuff like that overseas as we do in the United States, just with our K1 connection. So it's a broad audience, man. So you bring value to these sponsors. You just got to talk to them and let them know, man. So props to you, dude. And we can't wait to see you here in a week, brother. You're going to put on a show, and we're looking forward to it.
Thank you.
Get back after it, brother.
It's good meeting you, man. We'll see you in 9 days, 8 days for weigh-ins.
Yes, sir. Thank you, guys.
Yes, sir.
Alex Herb, ladies and gentlemen, fighting for the amateur featherweight spinner belt.
No, we're excited for it. Also, saw a post up there, or a comment come in. I think it was Candy Nave. I think is the name that it was. This one right here. No, they definitely are. This gym. I mean, most fighters you meet are humble.
Oh yeah,
and everything like that. But definitely here, I say most we meet. Most we meet.
Yes.
We come in contact with through Husky Fat and everything. Because obviously, you're going to find the ones who aren't. But I mean, this gym, especially, they're all of them come over. They're super polite, everything like that. So I'm excited for it, man. I am.
How many have we had so far? We've had 3. Who we missed? We've had James. We've had Caden.
Yeah.
We've had
Alex.
We've had Caleb. We've had. So we've had all 4 of the scrap pack. So we need to get McDougal. Let's get Chris over. Hey, Chris, come on over here, man.
What is up?
What up, dude?
Chris Trey Goning.
Yes, sir.
What is up?
Not much, man.
Well, dude, thank you for coming down here. For those of you guys that know Chris, Chris is he's fighting on our card on the dog pound. He doesn't actually train at this gym, but he doesn't live very far from here. So he was nice enough to just stop on by, introduce himself to the public here. Chris, dude, we're excited to have you. We're a fan of your gym. We're a fan of your coaches over there. Yeah. Anytime we can get Craig's guys on, we get Craig's guys on.
Yep.
Talk to us about how this. I know you took some time off fighting and training, and then you've started this year off with a bang, man. Just kind of talk to us about how it's going so far.
Yeah, so far it's going good. Coming off a year layoff, I had a rotator cuff tear, so took a while to rehab that.
Oh yeah.
But got back in the groove of things. Actually, first thing I did was do a tough man at the beginning of the year. I went down and I won the whole thing. So get some experience back in. Just been training my butt off, dropping the weight again, getting ready for anything that comes up my way. So,
is there a different vibe to a tough man contest than there is to an actual fight night?
Absolutely.
Kind of a shit show vibe.
Yeah,
to it
was like that 100%. I was like, man, what am I doing? Okay, who are we fighting? Just show up in front of them and throw down. So.
Yeah, no, that's how it is. I never did tough man, but I fought amateur boxing. I've never done anything more than amateur boxing, but that's the way it always was. You show up for tournaments, you just sign up. You had no idea who you're going to fight. So that's why it always kind of irritates me when I have these amateur fighters that are 1-1 or 2-1 and then want to pick and choose who they want to fight. I'm like, if they've been training about the same amount of time as you, they have close to the same amount of fights.
Yep, I'm one of those guys. You put someone in front of me, doesn't matter who it is, I'll fight him. So
I believe it.
Yeah.
So what's that feeling like? Obviously going to a tough man where you have no clue about anybody, and then you sign a contract and you have an 8-week camp with just one person. That
works. I mean, either way, you stay ready, be ready. So just in there every day, we're just grinding, man. I got good teammates, got good training partners. I'm a big guy, but I stay pretty quick, stay pretty active. So.
Nah, I've seen you work some. I've seen you fight some. Don't let the size of this guy fool you. He's fast. He's got quicks to him. He's got quick hands.
So you're black, correct? So is this the first time you've been to this gym?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
So what's it like? Just watching other gyms.
No, it's really cool. I like the vibe in here.
Because anytime I turn around, you see you looking, watching, studying, everything like that.
I know a few of these guys. We go way back. So like Tater and. All these guys here, they're good guys. I've been around them a while. Been around the fight game for a little bit. So
yeah, he's been around for a while. One of those guys that, he fights, takes some time off, come back. Life happens. Like we tell everybody, life happens, man.
I started really late in my career. Started fighting around 32 full time, and then, I'm 37 now, so I'm kind of an old dog. So I'm ready to fight whoever's young, whoever's wanting it. So it doesn't matter to me.
Yes, sir. Let them know, huh?
Yeah.
Let them know I still got it.
Yeah, pretty much. That's how I feel about it.
Were those tough man rounds? Not to go back to that. Were they 1 minute rounds?
1 minute rounds.
So you don't really. There's not really a feeling out process.
No,
you just
not at all.
Get out. You just got to get out there and put in the work.
Yeah. So the first fight was second round knockout. The second fight was the first round knockout, and then I went to a decision on the finals.
Yeah.
So in the finals, I had to fight my own teammate. So me and my own teammate made it to the finals. We had to fight each other.
You're like,
how's that mindset?
It was no problem to us. We both knew, like, hey, we're gonna get there and just we're gonna go out and throw freaking hands, and we just beat the crap out of each other and hugged it out after. So
had a beer afterwards,
pretty much.
Yeah.
But it shows the training that you go through and the teammates. They have to have two teammates meet, and then y'all go to the decision. It's not like one's knocking out the other or anything like that.
We were throwing heavy, and it's it's one of those things. It's like, hey, man, I'm going to hit you in the face. It's like, yeah, man, it's whatever. Let's do it. So
that's what we signed up for.
Yep, that's what we do.
Coach would be pissed at him if they didn't. I tell
you right now, he would be. So.
Dude, there's, like I said, that gym's on our list to make it to next season once we get done with this starting over there. But I've heard legendary stories about Coach Blacklock's strength and conditioning and what he put you guys through physically and mentally getting ready for fights. So
it's no joke.
You want to give us a little bit of insight of what goes on? You don't have to give us any secrets, but give us a little bit of insight of what he put you through.
It's a lot of fighter movement stuff. So it's not like we're out lifting heavy weights or anything like that, but we are doing a lot of functional training.
Yeah.
So working those twitch muscles, working those reflexes, and man, he'll push your cardio for sure. And I have to run stairs, and those are horrible.
Yeah. Yeah. My knees don't take stairs anymore. No, sir.
I don't do any cardio these days. I don't do any cardio. I just watch them do cardio.
Yeah, I stay pretty active with cardio though. I mean, like I did a 10K recently, doing another 5K next month. So I'm actively running. Like once a month I have a run.
Waking up at 5 a.m. to go do those 6, 7 a.m. start times.
Heck no.
You just show up when it's ready?
Yeah,
you
I
just show up when it's ready?
No, I go when I run after work or something, but I ain't running in the morning. That's my me time.
Dude, man, I'm telling these morning workout people, morning people in general, I don't trust them. I don't trust morning people. Somebody who's up at 5 in the morning, just bubbly, go.
See, now I'm usually up at 5 a.m., but it's like taking my dogs out doing stuff like that.
He's like, it's not the bubbly go.
That's the whole thing. I got to get up earlier than I like to too, but it's my family knows you. Hey, stay the fuck away from Dad for a little bit. He's got to snort his caffeine over here. He's got he's got to start functioning.
Energy drink in my system. We're getting there.
Yeah, yes, sir. Well, dude, tell the audience one what they can expect from you. This is your first time fighting Husky Fat, and it's definitely not going to be the last. But tell the audience what they can expect from you, what you bring to the table, and then and if there's any sponsors, anybody want to give a shout-out to, go ahead and give them a shout-out.
For sure. No, I don't have any sponsors for this fight or anything like that, but what things we're heavyweight fights. I'm going to come, I'm going to bring it, I'm going to be in your face. I'm hoping that my opponent, I don't know much about him, meets me in the middle, and we go toe-to-toe and see who comes out on top. I'm all about pushing the pace, pushing the action, so we're ready for it.
Hey, we're here for it. And like I tell everybody at Husky Fat, it's a fighter-first organization. That's what we pride ourselves on. Win or lose, you show up and you put on a fight, we're going to bring you back.
Oh, yeah.
But I know you're not planning on losing, so we can't wait to see you in a week, brother.
I appreciate you guys. Thank you for having me.
Hey, dude,
yes,
thanks for coming down.
I'm going to be getting you hype.
Hey, I'm ready for it, man.
Yes,
Let's go. I'm pumped just talking to him.
I don't have to wipe them. You weren't sweaty. I don't have to wipe them off. We're good.
Chris is in the house. Yes, sir.
Man, we're
the
excited
Husky heavyweight division, man.
Man, it is.
We got Colton. He's fighting Colton Tuiasosopo coming in.
That's a name.
From,
both of them have names. I'm gonna have to literally write that one out like a child.
I'm putting you through the ringer.
You really
on
are.
This one. Yeah.
You really are, man.
Hey, Chris, yell at Brandon. Get Brandon over. Come on over here. Yeah. Mr. McDougal's coming by.
How far is Blacklock from here?
I don't know. I need to find out. I knew he changed locations a while back, a couple years back, and I don't know where they moved out to. So I'll talk to him more about that when we see him next week. But no, he keeps his fighters active. He's got 5 or 6 guys over there that are actively fighting. So. Great gym. Just like I said, there's just a bunch of great gyms in Oklahoma. There really is. Texas, too. We've made our Texas tour before. It just didn't quite make it to air. But
Brandon McDougal, ladies and gentlemen.
Brandon McDougal.
The Storm, correct?
Yes, sir, the Storm.
The Storm.
Brother, how you been, man?
Pretty good, Scott. Yourself, sir? It's been a while.
It has, dude.
Dylan, I don't know if
I don't think we've ever met, Dylan. I've seen you guys having a grand old time on this podcast, so it's about, living vicariously through social media.
Hey, well, now you're on the podcast, and you have a grand old time with us.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, fellas.
Yeah, no, whenever Brandon fought for us, that was before you had taken
I was
over.
announcing,
yeah, that was before you'd taken over the announcing duties. Yeah, he goes a little bit more intense with his announcing style.
I'll be in a
like
tux and everything. So
yeah, dude, it's really dope. I appreciate I like it. I've always wanted to try announcing myself. I've been quite. I miss the old dream announcements, or Pride Days with the old Japanese. Those ladies were crazy, man. I was like, one day that'd be so dope, but yeah.
Dude, I've wanted to do, and the whole thing is there's a whole copyright litigation thing, and the UFC has a lot of money. I'm afraid they're going to sue me because they own the rights to all the Pride stuff. But I wanted to do a show and just call it Pride Never Dies.
Yeah.
And do the whole thing. Have the guy out there in the loincloth banging the drum. And then I've got a daughter with the highest, shrillest, annoying scream in the world. So I was just going to have her up there just screaming the names as you guys are walking out, dude.
That'd be awesome. That'd be awesome.
It's going to happen one of these days. I've just got to figure out how to do it without getting sued.
Right, that's very true. Yeah.
And now that I know that you're as big a fan as I am, you're going to have to be a part of that when it does happen.
Dude, I've been a diehard fan my entire life. I mean, man, I grew up. Shit, dude, I've been in this game for 35 years, or doing the martial arts for 35 years. I remember, when magazines were a thing, my dad wasn't a mechanic or anything like that. So back in the day, next to the toilet would be my mom's Good Housekeeping or Better Homekeeping, and then my dad would have Inside Kung Fu magazines, and you'd open those up and see like Mirko Krokoff in a split with all of his K1 trophies and stuff, Ernesto Hus and all those guys. So yeah, I mean, like, and Pride, I mean, I can remember, what was that, like early 2000s, like getting in my car trying to drive home to old FS1 to watch Pride at like 3 o'clock in the afternoon so I could see it, because it was like, 14 hours time difference in Japan. So yeah.
Dude, no, definitely. And I think the last time that we saw you you were coming off of it was a
9-year layoff.
Yeah, he had to shake off a little bit of ring rust there, and he still performed great. Honestly.
I did all right. I think a little bit of the nerves, quite honestly, got to me. Me and Abraham Benjamin had some bad blood from some training at Killer Bees at that time, and
which was weird is I was actually there when that happened. I was actually there sparring there, and I didn't even put two when I matched that fight. It wasn't intentional. I didn't put two and two together, and then like everybody just assumed I'd done that on purpose, and I was like, well, yeah, obviously, yeah. No, they had beef.
No, it was so funny too, because at that fight you came walking up to me, and I remember being like, I know that's Scott, the promoter, but I feel like I know him from somewhere. And you were telling me, he was like, yeah, we got down that day, and I was just like, we boxed that day at Killer Bees. Yeah, he did. He gloved up. He's like, Mike got me talked into an old man boxing fight. And I was like, dude, you got good on you, bro. Like, you give that dude the business for certain. Yeah. So, yeah.
Nah, man, I've got a little bit of a boxing background. I've had about 12 amateur fights. Nothing high level, just something every now and then. I haven't had one since me and Coach Mike we actually went to New Jersey and did a old man boxing tournament out there in New Jersey. It's right there on the boardwalk, dude. It was a story on top of a story. Like, I'm talking about
the boardwalk lived up to its name.
Oh,
right?
It did not, dude. Like, I'm talking about a guy huffing a crack pipe and full on sprint down the boardwalk. I mean, dude, it was it was wild.
It sounds like a wild time, but hey, it adds to your dad lore, right?
Yeah, it does.
There you go.
Yeah, it does. But no, man, no. We're great to have you back on, man. I've been trying to get you back on. You know how it is, in the fight game. Everybody wants to fight and trying to match appropriately, but I feel like you've stayed busy. You've stayed pretty consistently busy since you kind of decided to get back into the career since then, man. How's training been, and how you feeling going into this fight?
Training's been really good. I've been really trying to find that cohesive mesh I feel like I've been missing since I've been back. Taking that long hiatus, the game, I hate to admit it, did change a bit. And I feel like, unfortunately, my first couple of outings back out, I kind of was stuck in the rut, so to speak. And, an old dog can learn new tricks. You just got to get out and find the right trainers and stuff like that. And so, I've just been trying to really embrace being a student of the game again and getting out and working as much as I can with as many people. So, really, I feel real great for this fight. I feel like I've finally got some stuff dialed in, working with Coach Craig Blacklock with Blacklock Fighting Systems, cross-training here at Carson Fitness and MMA, and then doing a lot of mitt work with Ryan Hoover and Coach Brett. So it's been a lot. I feel like it's really added to it and kind of helped me sharpen and polish some stuff, get back kind of to the beast I used to be. So I'm really excited. I've been, chomping at the bit to get at it. I also think I hate to admit it, but being probably one of the most oldest guys on the card and in the game right now at 38.
Seasoned.
Yeah, thank you. My wife tells me I'm a prime chicken, so that's only going to last a little bit longer. But, I feel great. I feel really good. My weight's really on point. I've been trying to do all the right things like usual, So, I've just been making sure I put in all my work and effort and stuff like that. Work smarter, not harder type stuff. But I feel really good to go, I know I got a tough opponent with Josh the Black Samurai Douglas out of Texas. I know he trains or was training with his dad, but now, if I'm not mistaken, he really trains out of the war room a lot now with a lot of those guys. So...
Yeah, I think he trains the war room. He still cross-trains a little bit at his old gym, so I think he kind of goes back and forth between the two. But, you know what you're getting into on this thing. The kid's talented, doesn't have the experience that you have, but it's got youth on his side and it's got talent. I don't want you to give away game plans or anything, but are you going to go in there and welcome him to the pros properly, make it a dogfight?
Yeah, that's really kind of well, we're like, today's the 9th, so we're like 9 days out.
9 days out, yeah.
You know, I'm not really too worried. He might have a coach that's a magician that could figure something out in 9 days, so kudos if he can. But yeah, I've really been trying to awaken that dog back in me. You know, I felt like when I came back, I needed to display more wisdom. And unfortunately, I think that cost me a few of my fights. And so right about now, I realized that I am more of a pressure fighter, and that's how I find my openings and stuff like that. And you know, to not say that I haven't probably cyber stalked him through YouTube and every video that I can find. Also, I don't know about some husky fat guy putting all his stuff out there, but thank you. You know, I can't blame him. I mean, he can watch my fight with, you know, Benjamin, and, you know, he's probably going to be trying to teach me and do his stuff. But, you know, when you first offered me him with that card that unfortunately didn't come to fruition for you down in Texas, I knew he was really a go-getter. You know, the kid's real slick, you know, and, you know, that's really what I got to give it to him. I think, what was that? Was it his first title fight? He fought Dalton Fox for you or something like that, and your Emmanuel and the other commentator guy really spoke highly of Josh. And I think one of the things that really stuck out to me is this, Josh is a fighter that's really a volume fighter. And they say that guys like him break a lot of other fighters because it's not like he's hitting you or that he may or may not have the power to put you away, but he's just going to hit you and keep hitting you. He's going to be there for the whole time if you allow him to be, you know. So I'm also excited because I know he's fought in 5s before, but if I'm not mistaken, that was 5-2s. You know, and so we're 3 minutes. Isn't that long, but it is a little bit of a different game, you know.
1 more minute round is.
Yeah, you know, and so, you know, I don't know. You know, my last MMA fight almost went the distance, you know, before I finished that guy. And I got to tell you, 15 minutes is hell.
Yeah.
I mean, that is utter hell.
That's a long time.
And so I really prefer this 9 minutes. That seems so much more doable for some reason than 15 minutes. But, yeah, you know, I really, you know, I'm just really excited for the opportunity to just even get to fight and then be with, you know, on the Husky Fat card. You guys, I would have to say, are definitely one of the better promotions that I've gotten to work with.
Well, thank you.
And stuff like that. You guys take care of all your guys. I mean, heck, I haven't even seen another promoter do what you guys are doing this time around, going to all these gyms, taking your chances on, you know, letting yahoos come up here and talk on the microphone and stuff like that, knowing what we're going to say or not. But yeah, I mean, it's just a blast, you know. I also, you know, this is something I've put so much work and effort into that, like, I'm just really hoping that it all finally comes together for me, you know, and I'm not taking this chance lightly or, you know, sleeping on the guy, you know. So I'm ready to go out there, put a show on and everything like that. I know he's coming out for blood. I know he wants to recoup, I think, after his one and only loss he's ever had. So, yeah, I mean, I know it's going to be a good fight. You know, I'm ready to bite down on that gum shield and give it hell. So
yes, definitely. You mentioned, you know, bringing that dog back out in you. No better place than at the dog pound,
exactly right. I kind of felt like that was real fitting, you know. I didn't feel like I was, you know, appropriate to come out and like try to Quentin Rampage Jackson with my chain barking like that. But you know, it might happen. I don't know.
We like a showman.
I know everybody does, but you know, I don't want to psych myself out too much and be like, oh shit, I'm about to be in a real fight.
You got a task at hand.
But yeah, no, I've just, you know, like I said, I've been really excited to get back out there. You know, I was really happy when you gave me the, I'd say call, but the message, you know, it was really awesome, you know. So, like, yeah, I'm just looking forward to it, man. It's going to be a great time the whole night. I mean, the card is stacked from the beginning to the end. So, I mean, like, I don't think there's going to be a boring fight at all that
29,
night.
There's like 48 of them, but
yeah. I got a little bit nuts. I mean, you know, we had some time off in between cards, and, you know, I got the itch, and people keep asking me for fights, and, you know, that's what I do.
There's no better.
Go ahead, sorry.
I was going to say, there's no – your dog pound series is, I think, brilliant. You know, back in the day when I was coming up, Randy Roush, the Roushes, used to put on fights in Dewey, Oklahoma.
Oh, yeah.
And that was, like, pretty much the place most of myself and a lot of amateurs I came up with cut their teeth on. And, I mean, that was even way more I would – your shows are not podunk, but that was definitely, you know, some sketchy stuff going on.
I know exactly what you're talking about. We actually Rouse, we have a little bit of connection to him. One of the reason why we started the promotion, a good friend of ours, Nick Phillips, used to actually he was former champion, but trained with Rouse towards the end of his career. Big old guy. He was a heavyweight kickboxing champion. Two-time, and then he got bored with life at 45 and came out of retirement and won a MMA belt over there at XFN. Had never grappled a day in his life. He was just one of those. He's one of those big meatheads. That's about 6'3", 250, and not an ounce of fat on him.
Throw a kick, any kick you wanted, he could throw it.
I hate guys like that.
He was one of those guys. He was a left-footed kicker, but he was right-handed, so that front leg
was just all dangerous.
Yeah, deadly. I mean, I watched him. We knew a guy that was 6'10", and he could throw that left leg over that guy's head without any effort at all.
That's insane.
That's
scary.
It's
scary.
Very scary.
And he's one of the ones too that he'd let you get in there and he'd let you punch you, or you could punch him and he would just grin, and you're like, well, I'm fucked. He's coming back with something hard.
Yeah. That tickled, little man.
Yeah, no, that's exactly how it is, man.
Definitely was.
But no, we appreciate the love that you give us, man, and we appreciate you coming back on the show, man. And anytime I can get a McDougal on the show, whether it's you or your brother, I'm a fan of both of you guys, dude.
Yeah.
So we're looking forward to this, man. Is there any sponsors, anybody want to give a shout-out to before we let you get back to training, brother?
I really wish I had some sponsors. I'd really just like to give a shout-out to my wife, Allie McDougal. She's been very supportive. I'd really have to say she's the one that told me to quit talk about it and being about it. She supports me, gets me out there, helps me take care of the kids and everything like that, gives me the time that I need and everything. So I'm just real thankful for having a really good partner to understand the hours and time and sacrifice that I have to put in it, and everything like that. I just want to thank all my training partners, my coaches and everybody like that. I want to thank both of you guys for having me on your show, putting me on and taking a chance on me, So I'm just, like I said, I'm just thoroughly excited to finally get to go out there and do what I feel like I meant to do,
Born to do, baby.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
100%.
Yes, sir. Well, Brandon,
thank you, sir.
it's good seeing you
Yes,
again.
you guys as well.
We'll see you in a few days, brother.
I'll be getting you
Thanks,
hype in
guys.
9 days, man.
I appreciate
hype in
it.
9
Thank
days.
you, fellas.
Let's
yes,
go.
Sir.
Let's go.
Yes, sir.
The Storm, Brandon McDougal.
Yes. Oh, thank you. Got to wipe those off. But man, honestly, fight one to fight the final fight. You know what I'm saying? They're all bangers. It's not like any of these. It's not like any of these fights are putting on there are filler fights. You know what I'm saying? Uh-oh.
There's the champ.
He is.
There's the champ.
What's up, Tyler? How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you guys doing?
Good. Tyler Richardson, everybody.
Tyler gets not sloppy seconds, but like sloppy fifths with that headset right there. There's only been about 5 guys sweating it for you put it on your ears. So you're welcome to that.
I just wiped it off. It's okay.
I better not get any staph or anything like that.
I wiped them off.
I'm gonna sue you guys.
That's funny. What's up, man? How you been?
I've been pretty good.
Yeah.
I am disappointed though that I've had so many opponents back out.
Dude, the hardest guy to match apparently. I mean, look at that. He's a nice guy. I mean, look, why would anybody be scared to fight this guy?
I need to be less than I need to start DMing people's girlfriends or talking shit about their mom or something.
We're gonna do something to draw it out.
That's not
of
me,
them,
but I gotta do what I gotta do.
Nah, man.
That's what it comes to.
Right. Or you're gonna have to get someone to go in and wipe all videos of you, any of your fights, just off the internet.
I don't even have
much.
I don't even have much out there, and what I do have out there is not even that intimidating to me. I've gotten a lot better and way meaner now.
Yeah, I'm telling you. He's not wrong. His XFN fights, you're gonna have to go on. You're gonna have to go and pay for a sub on Fight TV to watch it, right? It's not. Most of those aren't free out there for everybody.
No.
Maybe that's the problem. The only real free one we have is him. His last fight with us, winning the belt.
Yeah.
Maybe we need to hide that one. Maybe that's what we need to do.
Maybe.
But no, man, it's one of those things, and we're still looking. I'm actually I've been checking my phone randomly, waiting on a text back from a coach to see what we have for you. But it's just one of those things. It's tough in the fight game sometimes. Your first opponent, I do know, was an actual injury. I can tell you that,
okay.
Mr. Lee. I got pictures. I got to see it. So it was a legit injury. They do hope to run that. They hope to run that back with you sometime, but it might be a while for him. Yeah. Okay. The other kid, I thought we could get out of St. Louis. He's one. They decided, well, we want to push it back to June. We'll fight him in June. It's like, yeah, I know, but we got a fight coming up in April.
He was just kind of out of shape, or
he had just had a fight.
Okay.
He'd fought.
Shamrock FC.
Yeah, he'd fought at Shamrock, and he'd won. He looked good winning. So I'm not sure what all went happened to that. But I'm on the grind, like I told you, Dad. Like I told you, coaches. I'm going to look until we're out of time to look. And I told your dad also that, I know Dale's got a show, a week after that. The main thing is I just want Tyler to stay active. I want him to fight. So
yeah, that's what I want to. Is killing me not fighting.
Yeah, well, you're putting in all this hard work, man, and you're on a roll. Where are you at? What are you now? 8-0-1, 9-0, 9?
On Tapology at least.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, a few more after that. Yes, sir. Well, dude, tell everybody else about when you're not fighting. What do you like to do, man?
I train all day, I got a little money saved up, so I just pay the few bills I have, and I train all day. That's it. And then in my free time, I play video games. I like playing video games.
Yeah.
That's really about it. I like playing nerdy games. I like Souls-like games like Elden Ring. You know what that is? Yeah.
I never played it, but I heard that was one of the hardest games.
Like Elden Ring. I like Neo. Games like that. Yeah.
No, definitely. So I'm obviously a sports games fan. I like racing games. I loved Hogwarts. I don't know if you ever got into that or anything like that. I fucked with that one for sure. But obviously it's different than Elden Ring, but it's just like story based and everything like that too. So
I like games like that.
Yeah.
No, I'm too much of an old man. I suck at games. I've got an old school Miss Pac-Man machine up in my game room.
Yeah.
That's what I play.
He's up there just
crank on some music, maybe have a little something to smoke beforehand, go up there, play some games.
Hey, sounds like a good time to me.
Hey, man, it ain't bad. Life could be worse.
I see you're letting your hair grow out now too, huh?
Yeah, I'm going to get a haircut next week, though.
Yeah, is it one of those things right before the fight you cut it off?
Yeah, that's usually what I do.
Yeah.
There you go. Nice. There you go. Well, dude, I'm assuming just based on the type of fights you've taken throughout the start of your career, I've followed you for a long time. You're obviously planning on making a career out of this, I would assume. Are you looking to stick with the stand-up, the kickboxing, Muay Thai? Are you looking to eventually get into MMA? What are you looking at doing here?
I've done minimal grappling. Eventually I could see myself going down that road, but right now I'm pretty focused on just stand-up.
Perfect. My
kind
of guy.
I want to get fights. That's what's stressing me out is I kind of want to go pro next year.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to get tough guys, all toughest guys I can. So.
Like I think I told you, and I definitely told your dad, man. This last year, let's try to get you two or three fights. 2 or 3 different tough opponents, tough looks, and then go pro, man.
Meanest guys you can find.
Yep.
You need to be ready.
Yes, sir. Well, man, I'm sorry. I'm sorry about the opponents falling through. I am still looking, and hopefully I got some news when I get – hopefully whenever we pack up here, I'll check my messages, and I'll shoot you a message and say, hey, dude, I got this guy. What do you think? But we're going to keep looking and keep grinding, man. Don't get let down too much, dude. You got all the talent in the world.
I'll still be working.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You got, any fighters that you look up to? Anybody that, whether it's on the national level, local level, regional level, who do you kind of look up to? Who's your favorite?
My favorite? I like watching a lot of UFC. I got some UFC fighters I like a lot. I'm a big fan of Ili Taporia. He's mainly boxing heavy, but I like him. I like the big Mexican style in the pocket combos, big overhands and shit like that. And I like Peter Yan a lot.
We were talking to Caleb. Caleb came over here earlier, talking to him about he about Ila's fans just grappling. It's not enough for MMA, right? Because you got guys like Ila who can stuff your takedown and then beat the shit out of you standing up, right?
Yeah, because they force you to go into their world. Yeah, people are just good at everything now. You need to be elite at everything. You know what I mean?
Well, dude, you're in the right promotion for stand-up. That's for sure. We got we've got two official K1 shows that are going to be coming on at the end of the year, August and October. And we got the big downtown card in June. That's going to be a massive one. We're actually kind of combining. I got a friend, a boxing promoter. He's a boxer himself too. Liddell Rhodes, used to Manny Pacquiao, training partner, trained with the Mayweathers.
Oh, sweet.
He was ranked number 3 in the WBC at one point, I think about 6-7 years ago. Anyways, he's going to be fighting on the cards. We got a massive downtown outside. I say an outside card like that's a good thing when the LFA about got shut down last week to tornadoes. But
it's going to be outside.
That'd be pretty badass if it was raining, fighting in the rain.
No, man.
I'm sure it has a cover over or something like that.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah. Yeah, take that cover off.
Yeah, man. No, but we're gonna have we're gonna have boxer versus kickboxer matches. We're gonna actually have we're gonna have boxers
I
fighting.
know how that's gonna go.
We're gonna have boxers fighting kickboxers in kickboxing, and then we're gonna have boxers fighting kickboxers in boxing. See, normally you get, like we were talking about, boxers will talk all the noise to get MMA guys and kickboxers and Muay Thai guys to come fight them in boxing, but you don't hardly ever get them to come over and fight them in their world. Well, I've talked a couple of them into coming and fighting in our world. So it's going to be fun, man. It's going to be fun to watch.
I think the boxers are going to have a hell of a time as long as you got decently legit kickboxers. You know?
Yeah.
Them legs are going to be hurting.
Yeah.
Then we're gonna have Myron Dennis defending that small gloves heavyweight belt again too.
I would love to do the small gloves whenever I turn pro.
Yeah,
Muay Thai.
man.
I'm really into that stuff.
Dude, there's little room for error, man. It's just a whole different world.
Yeah, I'm excited for that.
It's a whole different world, man. Whole different. Well, dude, anybody you want to give a shout out to while you're over here? Sponsors, friends, family,
I don't have
girlfriends.
any sponsors. I need sponsors.
Hey, y'all better holler at this man right here.
Look,
I'm telling you.
This is he's an undefeated
Yes,
fighter.
I agree.
How many belts are we holding right now? Two. Two. Yeah, 2. We'll call it 2.5.
It would be 3 if I could get someone to fight me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's an undefeated fighter. He's a good-looking guy. You know. Sponsors. What are you doing? Sponsor this man.
Yeah, sponsor me, guys.
At least these game. I mean, these game. There's people that game for a living, right?
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
You got to be able to find some sponsors
I might
for
need
that.
to start streaming or something.
Yeah,
there it is.
Yeah, dude.
If I ever do get a name, I'll start streaming. You know.
Hell yeah.
Get people watching me.
Hell yeah. Isn't that what Mighty Mouse does? That?
Yeah, Mighty Mouse does
Yeah,
that. Yeah.
yeah.
He's doing the YouTube stuff and streaming stuff now. I think Max Holloway even does a little bit of that.
Does he
every now
really?
and then, yeah. Johnny Walker.
Johnny.
He's fighting on this next UFC card.
Oh man,
He's a wild man.
But Johnny's had a few brutal knockouts, man.
Yeah, I think his chin might be expired. By
Yeah.
now.
Once the chandelier breaks, it breaks, right?
Yeah, it's hard to repair it, dude. It's hard to repair it. Only one I've ever seen, I mean, Manny Pacquiao, he got knocked out by Marquez in like their 38th fight whenever they fight each other. And he took a full year and a half off before he came back. And his chin was fine after that. But most guys, it's an ego thing, right? You get knocked out, you want to get right back in it. And,
I wouldn't spar for at least 3 months, you know what I mean? And even after that, just light spar, you know?
Yeah, no, man. You gotta protect that noggin, man. That's the only one you're gonna get. Only one to get. Well, dude, dude, we appreciate you having on, and we're still looking. We're gonna find you a fight. If not this one, the next one. But I'm gonna try to find you one for this one. So I'm gonna check my phone here a minute, and I'll holler at you and see what I got up there.
All right. Thanks for having me on.
Yes, sir, man. It's good to see you again.
The champ is here, Tyler Richardson. It looks like they're about cleaning up over
here.
They
are. I got to get some new wipes. That was my last clean wipe I used before he walked in.
We're done for the day either, unless we get one of these guys. Hey, can we get one of you guys come on over here and say hi real quick?
Oh, shit.
There he is.
I need to grab a – let me see that really quick. Let me wipe these for you, big dog.
The champ is here, dude. How are you,
Tater
man?
McSpadden, ladies and gentlemen. What is up, big dog?
What is up, brother?
How are you?
I'm marvelous.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I think I just saw. Did y'all just post that you got another one coming up soon, right?
I was fighting in April, but no, I'm not. So I don't got nothing scheduled.
It's too scary, man. You're too scary.
I know.
Try to tell everybody. He's a nice guy. That's what we're just talking about. Tyler. Tyler. I've had 2 people drop off Tyler trying to get Tyler a fight coming up on this April card.
Yeah.
And hey, he's a nice guy, man. I don't know why anybody's scared to fight him. You know.
I think that's scarier.
Yeah.
Like. One time, I know I pissed this dude off. I showed up to weigh-ins. I was in a hat that said sexy, a 2008 Justin Bieber shirt, and pink camo pants, and these shoes I got off Marketplace that some old lady had, like, bedazzled. And I was so nice to him, and I could tell he was horribly uncomfortable.
He was like, what the hell is going on?
He was like,
this guy enjoys this shit way too much.
Yeah.
So what's next for you? Obviously, you got some more fights coming up, but what's the goal for you for 2026?
Man, I've been real active. I wanted to kind of come back to the local scene and do a lot of kickboxing, Muay Thai, and, build my MMA record back up and, just stay active. And I feel like I kind of did that over the last couple of years.
You have. You really have.
Competed like 8 times in like 14 months. So.
Yeah.
Insane, dude.
No, it was real active. So I mean, I watch. I'm a big fan and everything like that. So it's always nice to see what you got coming down the pipeline and everything. So
are you looking to focus more on MMA now that you're building your MMA record back up, or it's just
I love MMA. I love the small gloves and it's nice when I know like I fought some good guys in Muay Thai and kickboxing.
Yeah.
And when you're scheduled to fight them, you're like, oh, they're gonna knee me and elbow me and kick me in the head, which happens in MMA. But usually when I fight an MMA guy, I know kind of what he's gonna do.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. So I'm like, oh no, I'm gonna get laid on. Oh no.
He's gonna dry hump me into submission or try to.
And I feel like my striking style is kind of made for MMA.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I kind of have like a neo, I'm not just like a traditional Thai.
No, you bring a unique style that's hard to honestly, it's hard to imitate.
Yeah.
Like and not just that, but the speed you throw your kicks and just kind of the weird angles. In other words, it's not a normal chain. Like you're talking about like your typical Dutch style fighters where it's, 1-2 low kick, you don't throw that typical chain.
Yeah.
And a lot of people, by the time they can adjust to it, the fight's over, and they're looking up like this, right?
Yeah, really, I've kind of built my style around leg, body damage, accumulative damage in whatever way. A lot of feints, just kind of being a little tricky. But the good thing about like this last like year and a half ish is each fight, from doing like Muay Thai to kickboxing to MMA and having like a bunch of different style of opponents. I've got to have fun and have like specific camps where I was like, I'm going to be very like Dutchy, forward pressure style. And I did a whole camp. It was like 8 weeks where I was straight Wonder Boy the whole time. Side stance,
side
hands
kicks,
out.
yeah.
And because that's kind of like how I started in some of that stuff. But I did a whole camp with it because I never fight shorter guys.
Yeah.
I fought like Blaine Slavic. That's like pretty average guys I fight.
Yeah. Dude, I still love those videos that y'all went back and forth with. Those
Bro.
were some of the great.
Dude, that was the best.
Your one on the stilts that was one of the greatest videos
I
ever.
talked to him about that. That was the best. Yeah, that was nuts.
Dude, looking back now that like it's been a couple years, it's so much funnier that I lost after making those videos. Like it's genuinely funnier. You know what I mean? Like it makes the videos so funny. I was like, I put so much effort into
Dude,
these
I
videos.
love that whole part. Like those videos, like you said, they're fucking hilarious.
Dude, and the first one I posted, I just like jokingly like was doing like hard labor. I was just carrying buckets of rocks. So when I posted, I put like, "What you doing, Blaine?" And then when he responded and it just kept going, I was like, "Oh, this is perfect."
Oh, it was it was great. Dude, I talked to him about that. That stilts one, I may or may not have been, on some hallucinogenics when that video first got handed to me, and I was like, whoa.
Dude, what's so funny is, I don't know if Blade knows this, if he's watching.
I'm sure he
I
is.
show up to work with my boss, who's like one of my best friends. I show up to work, I hop in the work truck, and he's turned away. And he turns and looks at me, and he has Blade's face printed out, taped to his mouth. And I had just like woke up and was like stoned to the bone too.
Yeah,
so I could not stop laughing for like an hour. It just killed me.
That is funny. No, those were great. Those were great. It needs to be one of those things where you just remake them to remake them.
I do. It's funny too because I made that stop motion video.
Yeah.
With the action figures.
Yeah.
And dude, that took so long to make.
I bet it did.
It was so hard to make. And I think because I used like the intro from XFN's actual video, that like no one really watched it, so it had got like 60 likes, and I was like, dude, that took me like a week.
He's like, that's worth way more than 60 likes.
It's like that. Like I'll post a good highlight video,
and you get like
3,000 views or whatever, and then I'll post one of those videos of me like running, like acting like David Goggins, being stupid, and it'll get like 10 times the amount of views.
That's
I'm
insane.
Like, man, you brain rot.
That's insane.
No long form content. You can't make anything longer than 10 seconds.
No, I'm telling you, nobody has the attention span anymore, dude. Nobody has the attention span. Well,
but I'm me and some of my buddies and Michael Hayes, my other coach, we're going out to Thailand in August. So
hell yeah!
I'll probably fight while I'm out there.
Yeah,
hang out for a couple weeks. I don't know if I'll get one before that.
Yeah,
I haven't really had the ability to like. When you're in camp and cutting weight, you don't really have the ability to kind of step back and be like, okay, I need to work on this, I need to work on this, and put like actual time into it.
Yep.
So I've been kind of excited, to improve on random things that I'm like.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So that's really what I've been excited for. I might fight before August. I get married next month.
And congratulations.
Yeah, and then I have like honeymoon, so June's a little.
Yeah.
So,
well, you got to enjoy that.
Yeah.
You got to enjoy your life, your family a little bit too, though.
And I was really kind of not wanting to fight in April. I was like, man, I've been active. But I had like 10 names of like guys with like really good records in MMA. I was like, man, I want like a big fight. I want like when the poster drops, people are like, oh crap, And I just couldn't get any of them, I think I'm like some of these guys that are like 9-1, 7-2, 8-0, those type of guys feel like they're like a win or two away from the big show. So they're like, why would I get my leg kicked off by this guy? And maybe I could hold him down.
That's kind of how the formula I feel like has gone with since they started doing the Contender Series to get on the UFC. It's guys that are they're really used to MMA wasn't like that, and now guys are they're protecting their records.
Yeah.
And because they know if I get to 6-1, 7-1, 8-0, 9-0, I'm a phone call away from getting that opportunity.
Yeah.
So why do I want to risk it with a guy who's tough as hell, that's trying to get that same opportunity that I have now when I can just, try to find somebody, pay him a little bit extra money to, not take a dive, but you know how that goes. You know how opponents are, right?
Yeah.
And then fight that tough guy in the Contender Series. And I feel like that's kind of how the sport's gone.
I kind of had like the opposite mindset when I went pro.
You did, yeah.
I had so many fights.
Well, you fought, your first fight was that during COVID. That's against Gage, wasn't it?
That was my second.
Oh, that was your second. It was your second. Okay, yeah.
Against Gage Young, And I mean, my 2 losses in MMA, the guys are like 8-1, 7-2, But when I went pro, I kind of had that like amateur mindset of like, give me anybody, anywhere, anytime. And then you end up fighting some like hype train in their hometown for $500.
Yeah.
Horrible they miss weight by 12 pounds.
Yeah.
You know how it goes.
And then of course, no, I'll still fight. Yeah, because you're a fighter.
Yeah, I was like whatever. And then I was like 1-2. Then it was harder for me to find fights because I had a bad record, and I was like, I think when guys like get offered me, even if they think they could win, because even in my fights where I've lost plenty of times. The guys I fought have took like a lot of damage just in my fighting style. So I think they see it and like, man, maybe I can beat this guy this way, but it's going to hurt.
Yes. It's not going to feel good.
So like it was even harder for me to find fights then when I had a bad record. So, I was like, I'm not against guys building their record, obviously. I think your first 5 or so fights.
Sure. Program.
I don't like
a program. If you're making it a career, the program is. There's got to be stages to it. Yes.
But also like when you've reached a point to where you're 8-1, 10-0, 9-0, 8-0, and you've only fought guys on like 20 fight losing streaks.
Yep.
And
that are 44 years old.
Some of these dudes fight these 44-year-olds that are on 25 losing streak and take them to a decision.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, dude, anytime I fought anyone with a 50-50 record, like, I'm excitingly finishing them. And guys will take a guy with 10 losses in a row to a decision, and then they'll, like, get on the mic and be arrogant and do, like, a stupid selly. And then they do that 10 times, and they get this, like, everyone in their gym in their hometown acting like they're
like they've done something.
And then they got this and it's even, like, worse with those guys didn't even have an amateur career.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's like you had 3 amateur fights. Like,
how many amateur fights did you have?
I mean, I got like 40-some.
That's what I was about to say. I know you had at least. You had to have at least 30.
In August, it'll be 10 years since my first fight. So, like, I've been at it for a minute. And so when I see like these guys with 8 fights against only bums being so arrogant, I'm like, I feel like I've accomplished nothing.
Yeah.
I feel like I've got a.
Well, you've accomplished something. I'm gonna disagree with you there, but.
Yeah, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like I feel like I haven't really done that much. You definitely haven't done it.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Well, we do have. There is a guy who fights for us regularly that is dying to fight you, Eddie Sims. I don't know.
I love Eddie. Yeah.
Oh no,
yeah,
I know
yeah.
you guys are boys. I know you guys used to fight in Ardmore and stuff all the time.
It's funny because back when we used to fight in Ardmore and stuff, Eddie was like my dad's favorite fighter. my dad loved Eddie. Like anytime we were there.
That's what he told me. He's like, yeah, I sat next to his parents when he fought Jose. You know, I was like,
yeah, I love that dude. Yeah, I'd love to fight Eddie too.
Man, I'm telling you. Well, hey,
dude, he's a banger. He's a scrapper.
Eddie. Yeah, I mean, I think the only time he ever actually got stopped was in the tournament when the doctor stoppage.
Yeah, he was still getting up from that. He had
that knee from Mason.
You could see his
one
skull.
Of the nastiest cuts I've ever seen in my life.
Dude, what's awesome about Eddie too is he's like massively improved as such an like he had like a record, was older. Usually where you see guys like fall off, he just got so much better.
He figured it out.
Himself.
No, he really did, and he tested himself. And no, that's a fight he asked me about all the time. It's like, well, hey, if Tater wants it, we'll put it on, or I'm sure Dale will put it on if they're ready, if he's ready for it. So
dude, that tournament you had was like, it was at the worst timing, dude. Dude, I had fought that dude, Chris Petty.
Yeah. Oh, dude, that was a brutal fight, man.
Bro, it's so funny because, like, as soon as the fight starts, like, I was completely, like, in outer space. Like, he, like, kicks me low and I bend over, and he hits me with an overhand, like, right on the back of the head. Not, like, discrediting anything. You know what I mean? It was just that, like, was out of there immediately. So I was like, I don't remember the whole fight, but so I had got almost killed in that fight, bro. Almost killed me. Took like 2 years off my life.
Dude,
what was funny is I had
a brutal fight, man. I was wondering when you were doing the interview after that fight if you could even if the next day if you even remember what you said. I mean,
dude, it's funny because in like 35 fights I'd got Jose knocked me down with a head kick.
Yeah.
Gage knocked me down with a straight knee up the middle, and that's the only time I'd ever been dropped.
Yeah.
And dude dropped me 3 times and almost killed me.
But that was
look it back and you're like, whoa.
Was that your first small glove Muay Thai fight?
Yeah, and
do you think it was almost like an adjustment just to the to the defense a little bit?
I think it was just that like that dude I had watched his fights, and every fight he's ever been in, he's wobbled the guy, hurt the guy.
Yeah.
And
crazy
he hit
power.
really hard. And he would like miss with a wild
from his hip,
it would like put him in a stupid position, and then he'd lunge up with a straight.
Yeah.
Very awkward. And they were going around my gloves, and it was really just that I was like, I got wobbled, so I was doing this when I needed to do this.
Yeah.
And as soon as I did that, I dropped him with the elbow, finished him. But really in that I brought up that fight for a reason.
It's been a long day, dude. You're good.
I got PTSD from that overhand left. It's still in my head.
You think about it and it just brings you back.
I know why. So then, you were doing the tournament, and XFN was doing the tournament kind of back to back. And I was like really excited to do one of those, and then I was like, it's like so close, and I'm concussed. I was like, I've never had this bad of a concussion. I probably shouldn't fight a month later.
No.
Yeah.
Especially a tournament where you have, and potential of fighting 2 or 3 times a night.
Your tournament and XFN tournament, just had like a couple like high level guys in it.
Yeah.
A couple guys that I felt like, compete with me and that would be tough fights for me. But I did not want to go in there and then have my first fight against a gimme and then just get knocked out with a jab. and then probably this dude, this gimme guy is going to post that. I'm going to see it on Facebook for the rest of my life. Jabbing me and me just stiff on because I was concussed.
That's funny.
Yeah, then the guy that I fought, that Chris Petty dude, was going to be in the XFN tournament.
Yeah.
But then he pulled, and they threw in kind of like a random guy, and then the night of the fight, the guy disappeared.
No, I was at that. that fight.
We were at that.
Yeah, we were at that too.
Shit.
Yeah, because
I didn't even think about that.
Dale, Mr. Cook hooked us up.
He came up and when we got our tickets at the front at the wheel call or whatever it was, he came up, and that's what we figured out he came up for. Because he was like, "Have you seen him? Have you seen him?"
Yeah, because normally, Dale's a nice guy. We talk whenever we see each other and stuff, and I could tell there was something going on. He wasn't seeing anybody. He was, and so apparently that guy just split.
Yeah, it was. They were like, and then someone said like, he's outside in the parking lot, like babysitting his kid, like watching his kid or something. Yeah. And so then that tournament was like, I feel bad for like Nick Fields.
Yeah,
like his first fight, he had a banger, and then TJ had like
nothing.
Chill.
Yeah.
And he looked great. I was like, man, like, and then when I was like, dang, and even the tournament, like your tournament, like when I watched all the fights, I was like, I had bad FOMO, you know. Like, stupid brain.
Dude.
Yeah.
Hey.
I mean, it was great.
There's always going to be more fights, man. You're only going to get one brain, you know.
True.
So you probably made as much as we would have wanted you to fight, you made the right decision.
Yeah, for sure. It's been like difficult, like, you know, like balancing that of like when I was at the LFA show the other day, I was like,
you got that itch.
But then also I'm like, my last camp, I had probably the best camp of my life in terms of like nutrition, strength and conditioning. You know, I did hours and hours of the really boring stuff. Moving left, moving right, fainting.
The
left,
worst.
Right, feint.
Fundamentals.
Of like, because, you know, a lot of people in their training they get in front of a bag, you know, for an hour.
Yeah,
they feel like they're working hard, but anybody can do that in a fight.
Yeah.
Literally anybody can stand right in front of someone and hit them. And, like, in my fights, there's never been a time, like, after a fight, I've been like, man, I wish I would have banged it out more. I wish I really would have stood right in front of him and just exchanged with him more. You know? I've been like, man, I didn't move my head once.
Yeah.
Damn, I took a lot of punches.
I've got to cut that shit out.
I didn't throw one feint. I let this guy that's not on my level hit me with the stupidest crap. So, like, my last camp, my last couple camps, but, like, especially my last camp, I was like, man, I'd wake up super early. I'd be like 2 hours of feint in the teep. 2 hours of feint, move left, feint, move right, post, slip, feint, move left, move back, move forward, move left, you know. So, like, that, like, my brain was fried for my last camp. I did so much boring shit, man. Like,
it'll pay off. It'll pay off in the long run, though.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. And then, like, I didn't for like a week,
or if
and I was
not,
like,
you
I
can
haven't
just
moved left and right in 2 days.
If not, you can just you can be the old guy talking to your kid. Hey, whenever I fought, I spent 2 hours just working on my
2 hours.
Moving
feinting
left
a
and
jab. I didn't even throw the jab.
And they're gonna be
front of a bag.
They're gonna be like, Dad, you did that, but I watched your fights and you never moved
You
your head
never
once.
did it. I threw 20 punch combinations. I didn't even punch. They were all feints. I just half punched.
But dude, man, it's awesome having you on here, man.
You,
I think we're gonna have to get out here in a minute. It sounds like they're closing up over here, but
they're closing this place.
We closed this place down, man. But
well,
man,
I'm excited for the fights. You know,
Yeah,
you got.
dude.
I'm excited for. Why'd I just forget his name? Who's McDougal fighting?
he's fighting Josh Douglas.
Yeah. I've watched a lot of his fights. He's clean, sharp.
Yeah.
Douglas is scrappy. That'll be a banger.
That's gonna be a great
Our boy
fight.
Alex he hits hard.
Dude,
that right kick he
we're
has
watching
is-
him crack
he's
those
nice.
pads there earlier.
Yeah, you know, I've trained with him for like 3-4 years now. He's really developed, you know. And James, and then you know Tyler's.
Yeah. Man, we're still trying to get him a fight. Unfortunately, a lot of fights have fighters.
I bet.
One injury you said was pretty bad.
Now,
though,
I had a guy coming in from actually Mason Strodeman who won the tournament.
yeah.
Guy from his camp that was coming in. He was an 8-1 fighter. You know, it was going to be a good fight, and that he broke his ankle in training. And
that sucks.
so that was legit. Unfortunately, I got to see the picture of that. But
that's the worst thing about like when you're in Tyler's position, being so active.
Yeah.
And it's like that's what it was like when I was trying to get like a combat jiu-jitsu match.
Yeah.
I was like, they kept offering me these like killer black belts. I was like, I've done jiu-jitsu for 1.5 years. You know, it's like I haven't done it that long. Somebody.
then you had to go beat up the world's most dangerous hobbit.
Dude, I am the biggest hunter-catcher fan because he shows up looking exactly like me. Black. Dude, like when I seen him at weigh-ins, I was like, you're also going to wear a black singlet and have the same hair as me. And I was like, this is like, I really wish that we would have had more time and made videos like me and Blaine. I was like, we would have done amazing videos.
Yeah, that'd have been great.
Know? And everyone in the crowd was like, I couldn't tell who was who. Like the Spider-Man meme.
Yeah. It's a good thing you got the stop on that. If that went to decision, they may have just picked the wrong one. Yeah.
Dude, it's so funny. I fought a guy out in Phoenix, Jonathan O'Neill. He was like a silver medalist at IFMA, WBC champ, high-level guy. I fought him when I was like 17, 18. But I fought him out in Phoenix twice, and the first time I fought him, Mark Beecher was the ref. He raised my hand as the winner. And it was a close fight. I was like, heck yeah. And this kid was like, had a lot of hype. And I was like, yeah. And then he's like, sorry.
My fault.
I meant the other guy. You actually lost. You suck. And so I called Mark Beecher forever. I'd see him and I'd be like, what's up, Steve Harvey? Steve Harvey did that thing.
Yeah,
it's
that's
right.
Bruce did it like 2 weeks ago.
Bruce Buffer?
Oh, yeah. That dude.
So
that's horrible.
Gut-wrenching.
Well, man, we are excited for your future. We're excited to see some more Tater.
You know
for
me.
Sure,
anytime you want to fight on Husky Fat,
cool, for sure.
Have your coaches reach out. We'll make it happen.
For sure.
Small gloves, big gloves, you name it. We're in.
Medium,
schmedium, whatever it takes.
Just close the show out with us. Hey, we will see y'all April 18th, 9 days from now.
April 18th, 9 days from now. Husky Fat Promotions.
The Dog Pound.
The Dog Pound.
Volume 5.
Volume 5.
From us to you, have a good night. Be good to each other.
Peace.
Peace.